welcome back to the Salette USA TVI Network Tech Update. And this update is intended to give you an idea on how to start on your blog and what is a blog. And as we go forward, sometimes the best way to explain something is to actually show you. But again, I want to welcome you, those of you that are perhaps new to the Salette USA TVI network. The whole purpose of this network is to create wholesome and positive media for entertainment, wholesome entertainment, and of course, empowerment. Help you get up and get moving toward the finish line of life. It's very difficult, a lot of obstacles, a lot of issues, but it's not how great we start off, but how well we finish, as I have said over and over. My name is Marcus Salette, your tech coach or your life coach, whichever you prefer. I'm here to get you to the finish line to help you understand some of the tech situations that we may be facing and how to conquer some of these messages so that you can get your product, your organization, your cause, your mission well known. Incidentally, if you don't have a blog, you can inbox me on Facebook. My name is Your Life Coach Celebrating You on Facebook, or you can inbox me at Salette USA TV at Y7Mail. And let me know you don't have a blog, you want to know a little bit more about how to set up one, or you want to be a part of the network. If you're part of the network, it simply means that you have the benefit of my expertise, whatever expertise I have, and anyone else that I come in contact with, as my major in college is IT. And I am connecting to people who are just as smart as I am, and of course, smarter than I am. It's essential that you have somebody that you can aspire to as well around you so that you can become better and better. All right? Always remember these tech updates are under 10 minutes, so I don't have long. Let me just get right to it. All right, so I'm going to go now to my screencast to take you to show you a blog. The first thing, if you wanted to, I'm just going to go back here. You could Google my blog. My blog, one of them anyway, is called The Salette Review Show. I'm going to actually type it, The Salette Review. And as you see that I'm typing it, all of these things coming up belong to me and so much more. All right. Anyway, you go ahead on and hit search on that, or you could have just selected whatever was there. I'm going to click the Salette Review, and this is one of my blogs, and I'm just going to talk about it just to orientate you on what a blog is. A blog is similar to a website, but to me I think it's much more fun, because a website tends to be static. You have to have a webmaster to go in and change it. Whereas a blog is something that you can change on your own. You can decorate it, you could buy particular themes. The themes are always the decorative areas of the blog, be it the header, the body, the background, the pages, the categories, as you can see here. All right, but just to overview, this is your RSS feed. We'll talk about that in another update. But for this tech update, I just want to show you around the blog. So I'm going to click on home. As I go to my home, as you can see, this was my last post, and I posted this via TweetDeck. I'll talk to you more about that in the future. But here's some of my articles listed in my blog. So a blog simply means that's where you're going to share constant changing information to me. You're going to write about whatever you want to write about, your product, your vision, your mission, your organization, your events, your stories, your thoughts, your ideas, whatever it is, you're going to write about it on your blog. But when you set up your blog, as we will discover in another update, you're going to give your blog pages. For instance, if I click on the marriage dynamic pages in my blog here, it will go to articles that were under the marriage page, the marriage dynamic page. If I was to click on life plays and latitude adjustments, you'll see articles for that page. If I was to click on a category, which is another way to attract a reader to the blog, is by creating categories. Let's click on a spiritual journey. Once again, you'll find some of the same articles on certain pages fit under certain categories. Then you have your blog roll, which includes links and so much more. All right. And then you have over here your post calendar, right? And just to give you a little tidbit, because my blog is something that I pay for. A lot of free blogs, you can do various things, but as you see on my blog, you can watch one of my shows. All right, I'm going to go back home because I don't want that to come through, but that's an idea of a blog. When you click this, once your blog is set up, what it simply means is that people, when they subscribe to your blog, they're going to subscribe to your RSS feed. And as soon as you post something in your blog, they're going to get an email notification. And that will help them keep up with your blog. All right. Keep in mind that all these tech updates are 10 minutes and under, unless we're actually doing a show, so that we can make sure that you get bits and pieces or line upon line regarding the Salette USA TV network. All right. So this is Marcus Salette, and I've just given you at least preview 1 of the Salette Review Show, which is one of my blogs online. Now, if you have a free blog, one of the things that I have noticed is that they are charging for more of the privileges to, for example, have greater space, or post videos, or to add different widgets, as they call them, to that blog. But all I want you to do is get an overview. A regular website, back in the day, people would pay $1,500, $500, whatever the case may be, for a static website, meaning the information doesn't often change. Well, to me, the first initial layman's interpretation of a blog means the information is changing and the information is always updated. So my particular blog I use to communicate to the world what my thoughts are surrounding my philosophy in life. And part of my philosophy involves the Salette USA TVI network, where I believe we need to have wholesome and positive media, as well as my writings. In the next tech update, we'll talk a little bit more about blogs, but for now, that's enough, because I don't want to overwhelm you. If I've set you up a blog, what I want you to do is go look at it, scroll around. I've probably already emailed you your password. Go into what you will call your back room or your dashboard and just look around. If you are pretty savvy with the reading, you can go ahead on and try to write something on your first post. It's going to say new post at the top. Write something, make sure you spell check it, proofread it before you send it up. If you don't have time to send it up or proofread it, you can save it as a draft, and I'll explain more in my next tech update. This is your coach, tech coach, life coach, Marcus Salette, saying thank you so much for being a part of the Salette USA TV network.